end line ball, which Cherry will inbound for Canada. Still looking for their opening score of the game. Can Scrub get it from behind the arc? No, his shot is off the mark. Trying the little give and go, but it was well read by Cherry. Diving on the floor is Morgan to keep it alive. He needs some help. They need to get it in the front court. It's going to be an 8-second violation. They never quite got hold of the ball. So Argentina will take it in from the side after we get the perspiration wiped up from all the diving about on the floor. You can see the home fans getting into it early here. Getting behind this Argentinian team. Plazo to inbound. Lobs it into Garino. Around the high screen. Campazzo kicks it out to the corner. Fires up the triple, a little bit short, batted out, but all the way out of bounds for a Canadian possession. Almost 2 minutes gone, and the men in red still looking for their opening score. Here's Morgan. Trying to get it to Scrub. The handoff isn't easy. It's stolen away. And a run back and a finish. Tough finish as well from Campazzo to lay that one in for two. It's a big old screen. Frees up the jump shot from Cherry. It's off the mark, and the quick outlet down court. And the first 6 points of the game have all gone the way of the home team. And that has forced an early timeout to Canada here, just trying to get some points on the board.
Listen. We ain't here to turn it over. We ain't here to watch them pressure us. Take care of that ball better. You've set one screen, and that was a good one, and we got a good shot. Their first 2 or 3 opportunities to score were in transition. We're much better than that. Much better than that. And we are here to fight. And it starts right now. Okay? We're coming down and counter. Press break if you need it. But listen to me. You gotta be a great screener too. If they're switching it, get underneath them. Okay? But we're not in here to turn it over. We deflect the passes. Phil, make sure every shot you contest. Every time a shot goes up, you block out. Let's go, Red. Come on. We are counter. 11 plays. Defense.
Well, you can see he's just trying to light a fire under his team here. Just wants a bit more effort, really. They've seen too many passes deflected, turnovers, allowed Argentina to get out in the open court. And that was very much a, come on guys, let's start the game now sort of timeout. Here's Morgan. Scrub up in the air. He had to pass that one late. Good ball movement. Finds Cherry in the corner for three, and Canada are on the board. Kenny Cherry with the triple. Plazo round the high screen. D'Elia lobs it up to him. He couldn't quite jam it in. And away come Canada. 3-on-3 fast break. Straight down the middle from Thomas Scrub. And Canada have come out of that timeout with the perfect response. 5 unanswered points. D'Elia looking for some options. Kind of stuck on an island there. Cherry with the reach, and he's going to get called for the foul. It's a tough pass over the top. It's well brought in by D'Elia, but it's kind of trapped under the basket. And as a result, cannot finish the play. A little runner, sort of stuck between glass and the rim there. Comes back off the iron and a chance to run. Unsportsmanlike foul is the call. As Campazzo tossed that one in. Basket will count as well. Let's have another look at it. He's just bumped him there. Scrub just ran into him. No real play on the ball in transition. And a heady play just to toss it up and see if you can get that one to go. And get it to go he did. So chance to turn it into a three-point play and they'll get the ball back. So Phil Scrub with the unsportsmanlike will have to watch himself for the remainder of the game as a result of that. And the M1 is converted. Well, it's Campazzo 9, Canada 5. He scored all the points. Looking to attack, dishes it off this time. Oh, blown layup though. D'Elia couldn't quite get that one home. It's a great pass. And Scrub looking for some room underneath. Tommy Scrub with the lay-in. Cuts the gap to 2. D'Elia looking to hand it off. It's a deep 3 off the mark from Bruzzino and pulled away by Young. Nice pass, and the two-handed jam through the contact. What a finish from Khalif Young with the monster dunk. Put his man on a poster. It's a great pass from Phil Scrub. And powers his way through the foul. And Khalif Young will go to the line for a bonus free throw. Well, they were slow to start, Canada, but they can get their first lead of the game. Well, not quite, as Young's free throw falls a long way short. It's stolen away. Young doing it at both ends of the court. Three-point shot off the mark. Easy with the rebound. Little attack and a shovel pass, but what a block that is. Looked like an easy score for a moment, but denied at the rim. Here's Bell Haynes. That's another good pass. And cutting to the basket, Thomas Scrub for the lay-in. And Canada are ahead. Campazzo moves it on to Bruzzino. Deflected away, will stay with Argentina, but only 4.8 on the shot clock. That's knocked away, and this time it's going to be a Canadian possession, despite the protestations there from Bruzzino. It came off him last. Thomas Scrub brings it forward. Tough shot at the top of the key, is off the mark. Good rebound from Adoro. Haynes now looking to attack, gets the switch, has the mismatch, drive and kick. Three ball is off the mark from Cherry. Pazzo dishes it off. Dora with the steal. Numbers here for Canada. And Cherry gets it off the glass and in. And Canada, who were forced into an early timeout, have turned the tables here. They've opened up a 4-point lead, and it's Argentina who need to talk things over. Pablo Prigioni will bring his men in. It started so well for them, but a great response from the Canadian timeout. Can he get a similar reply from his team now?
Izquierda. Vamos un 4 bajo. Hey, cada vez que llegamos acá, los pases cortos, ellos se cierran. ¿Sí? Y ustedes grandes, agarren la bola. Y ellos se cierran. Estén listos para fuerte terminar o sacar fuera. ¿Sí? Vamos con un 4 bajo. 4 bajo. Postea Juan. ¿Sí? Cae Lea. Y sale Carlos a tirar con bloqueo de talla. ¿Sí? Dale.
You can see they've been able to get a little bit more in transition, a little bit more at the rim than they were able to do, forcing turnovers the other way. It was Canada coughing the ball up in the first couple of minutes. As you saw from that graphic, 3 turnovers apiece here. Pazzo brings it forward. Calisi onto Campazzo. Shot clock down to 6 now. Delfino trying to find a way through. There is no room. It's got to go up here right on the shot clock buzzer. All string for 3. Well, the clock was the biggest offender there. And Fernandez gets his first points of the ball game. Haynes under pressure from Delfino, around the screen, has the switch again, looking to attack inside, trying to draw the contact, nothing doing. Away come Argentina in transition. Campazzo going one way and the other, and then blocked from behind by Jackson Rowe. Phil Scrub looking for options. Got a lot of room there. Don't leave him open. That was a defensive lapse. Phil Scrub just stepped into that triple like he was in pre-game warm-ups. Pressure here. Campazzo's got not much clock to work with. He's going to have to heat one up on the buzzer. It's off the mark, but it falls straight to Carlos Delfino. Tried the little shovel pass there on Maro. Ended up being a turnover. Well, those shots kind of have to go in from Rowe there. There's no chance of an offensive rebound. See, there's a bit of a damage to the arm there, but what a shot that was from Fernandez with no time left. Phil Scrub was way too wide open there. That's automatic, really. Four-point Canadian lead. 1:26 to go in the opening quarter. Campazzo off the court. So where do they go to for points now, Argentina? Because he's done all the damage in the early stages. Here's the veteran Delfino. Round the high screen. Little hesitation, gets him all the way to the ring. Still getting the job done, Carlos Delfino. Bell Haynes, nice pass. And again, Canada getting to the rim at will. This time it was Rowe with the lay-in. Just slipped away from Fernandez. Fortunately, straight to a teammate. Delfino for three. Carlos Delfino with 5 points in a hurry. And the 40-year-old still can light it up. Bell Haynes running some clock here. Around the screen. Defense scrambling a bit. That's a tough shot. Had to go because of the shot clock, but Blair's three off the mark. And that's going to be a foul. Only the 4th foul of the opening quarter. 3rd one on Canada. 2.9 seconds for Argentina to try and get a bucket and give themselves the lead at the end of one. It's going to be from absolutely miles out from Fernandez. It wasn't too far off the mark. Well, that was a good first quarter. Argentina started strong. Canada came back. And at the end of 10, it's Argentina 17, Canada 18. Well, we saw the value of timeouts in that first quarter. Both coaches getting the response they wanted. You can see 60% from two-point range for the Canadians. They've been really aggressive attacking the rim, and that's been profitable for them. At times they've had an open lane, so I'm sure Argentina will be looking at trying to seal up their interior defense, but in the early stages it was the transition and it was Campazzo doing all of the damage. Took Canada a few minutes to get things going, and they were able to reel Argentina back in pretty quickly out of that timeout. But that's the sort of play I've been talking about, where people just keep getting to the basket in a red shirt. It just feels like the points for Canada slightly easier in that first quarter, but there's only 1 point between the two teams. Well, just a reminder, Canada already booked their spot in the World Cup, 10-0 in qualifying, trying to go through undefeated with their final 2 games this weekend. You can see the final round of games at courtside 1891. Scan the QR code, download the app, keep on top of all of the action in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers from all around the world. Second quarter getting underway here in Mar del Plata as Argentina trail by 1 with the opening possession. Delfino for another triple, just off the iron, but the long rebound comes all the way back out into Fernandez's hands, and he drives in, and the foul is called. Sorry, Balmero driving in will go to the line. Looking for his first point of the game and still looking. Amaro been playing in the G League this year. on the books with Utah. Ties the game at 18. Bell Haynes, just threw that a little far out in front, ended up turning it over. And coast to coast, great fast break and finish. Milano with 3 points in a hurry. Argentina back in front. I wasn't sure quite whether Bell Haynes had towed the line on that one, but it doesn't matter as it didn't go in. This was that last turnover, just straight down Main Street, really. Andrew Romero right to the rim. A little deep underneath. Great pass out and the two-handed jam. It looked for a second like Fernandez was trapped, but he managed to spin out of trouble. And Khaleesi with the jam. Here's Blair. Looking to attack the mismatch. Kicks it back out. Bit better interior defense that time. Denies Pandy. Delfino, tough one. Oh my goodness! Carlos Delfino knocks down another triple. Incredible shot. Argentina up by 7 now. And that's going to be a foul, which will send Javon Blair to the free throw line. Look at that. There's a hand right there, but he just knocks it down. Romero will sit down. Blair knocks down the first. Averaged 14 points a game in the bronze medal winning team in the AmeriCup in Brazil last year. Playing for the Hamilton Honey Badgers in his native Canada. Makes both of those free throws, cuts the gap to 5. 2.5 minutes gone in the second period here. That's a bullet pass. Comes all the way back to Campazzo. Kicked out. No good from Fialoro. Cannon managed to scramble it away. Cherry looking to attack the mismatch, fires up the shot, long rebound, comes down to Pandy. Rowe along the baseline. Oh, what a finish! Under all sorts of pressure there, Jackson Rowe. Pazzo, another good pass. And Fernandez able to lay it in. Campazzo's been at the heart of everything, as you would expect for this Argentinian team. Scoring or finding his teammates. There's a foul on the rebound. Marcos Delia was in there battling away. Again, it's another good look around the defender. Campazzo just losing that out of bounds, but deflected off a Canadian hand. Oh, what a pass that is, by the way. Doesn't get the assist it deserves, as Juan Fernandez can't make the triple. Shot clock into red numbers. Campazzo with the ball, a little step away three. Doesn't go. That's a great box out by Khalif Young to secure possession for his team. Kept his opponent away from the glass. Who pulled the chair out there, Campazzo, and then going over the top like a rugby player. Jump ball the call. Well, they're not happy about it here. You can see Campazzo just backs out of the way. Scrub goes down, Campazzo over the top. He's pulled it away, but not quite in time, according to the official. Well, neither team lighting it up from three-point range just yet. 5 for 22 between them. Game day 11. It'll all be decided this weekend. Canada know their fate already. Argentina looking to join them. Just some discussions from the officials here. Not quite sure what the issue is. We can get things back underway. Well, back to Rowe, spinning to the middle. Creates a little space for himself and tosses it in. Jackson Rowe up to 6. That's good defense. Khalif Young able to secure possession for his team. Here's Scrub. Thomas Scrub stumbling. Is it a travel? Yes, it is. Just kind of lost his balance there, Tommy Scrub. Midway through the second period. Argentina leading this by a basket. Another great pass. And the easy finish for Vowlet. Well, that's not a great pass. It's stolen away by Campazzo, who's doing everything. Little hesitation, get to the rim, tipped in the end. Delia got his hand to it to stretch his team's lead to 7, and with 4:29 to go in the first half. This half has flown by. It's going to be a Canadian timeout.
Pitch bounce follow on the other side. Kenny, Tommy's here. Going here, Tommy's going. Okay, here we go. Defense, 1, 2, 3.
We saw the bench numbers on that graphic. Canada with just 8 points. It's another look at that super assist from Campazzo. Canada have actually led the America's qualifiers with the contribution from their bench. 44.6 points per game, which is the most of any team. They scored over 50 in the last couple of games. It's good hands to deflect that away. Phil Scrubb brings it forward. It's a tough shot in the end. I think Thomas Scrubb had made his mind up what he was going to do, and when the defender was there, he's too late to change it. Oh, defense disappeared there. They weren't made to pay the price. Phil Scrubb looking to attack, gets past his man, tosses it up high off the glass. Rebound falls into Morgan's hands, can't be forced home by Young. And out come Argentina with the jam in transition. Fiala up with the finish. And it's a 9-point lead. Not what coach wanted in that timeout. He said he wanted to end the run. Scrubb trying to do that. It's going to be a foul on the rebound. Foul that I think had hold to commit the foul. You can see this is where they've been at their best today. Argentina out in transition. Lob back to Phil Scrubb. Room for Cherry to let fly. And Young going after the rebound, commits the foul. His second personal. Just a little damp patch on the floor that I think needs sorting out. Maybe not. Argentina leading this one by 9, 3 minutes from halftime. Canada in a bit of a zone here. That's come off the foot So we'll put 14 back on the shot clock. This little catch and shoot straddling the line would have only been worth 2, but didn't drop, so out of bounds for a Canada ball. Trying to make inroads into this deficit. They've been outscored 16 points to 6 here in this second quarter. Knocked away, gives Cherry his dribble back. Bit more room this time for Cherry, and he fires in the 3. They needed that, Canada. His second of the game from behind the arc. He's got 8 points in total. Oh, that's too nice. He's pulling all the strings here. Campazzo. They can't quite believe what they've seen. Here's Cherry again going back to back, not this time, and deflected away out of bounds by Punzagoro, and it will be an Argentinian ball. Oh, Facundo Campazzo, who started the season with the Denver Nuggets, moved to Crvena Zvezda in Belgrade, Serbia. And that's allowed him to pull the strings here. Almost got another spectacular assist. Oh, tough finish, not quite. Just wouldn't quite roll for Nicolas Brusino. Look at that, just dropping it on a dime for his teammates. The easiest points you'll get. Oh, 9 points and 3 assists for Campazzo, but watching the first 18 and a half minutes, it feels like every basket they've scored has gone through him, apart from the couple of minutes when he was on the bench and Delfino lit it up. There's a lane violation there. So a second attempt at the second attempt for Brusino, and this time he makes no mistake. We're back into the game as we go towards the last 90 seconds of the first half. Bell Haynes harassed across midcourt. Cherry with the quick step. Oh, blocked. Tremendous denial from Malmaro. It looked like he was beat on the first step, but stayed with the play. Timed it well. Oh, that's going to be a backcourt violation. Well, he's going to let it run out of bounds. Bell Haynes. Miscommunication. Ball thrown backwards. You can see there Cherry apologizing for the mistake. He didn't touch anybody, so they have to come back to the baseline to re-inbound it rather than in the front court. The advantage of that is it gives them 24 seconds to work with. Brusino looking to attack, and the foul is called against Connor Morgan. Brusino playing his basketball in Spain, last couple of years at Gran Canaria. Just trying to edge his team into double figures for halftime. He misses the second, but they are up 10. What is the Canadian response? Bell Haynes has it. Man looking for some help. Gets it back to Scrub. Ticking it down, now looking to attack. Back to Bell Haynes. Bell Haynes to the rim. It's got to go up, does go up. Nice hook shot as well. Didn't have a lot of clock to work with there. But Scrub was able to, Tommy Scrub was able to get it to go. It's a tough feed and a finish, wow! Vowlet able to jam that one home. That one had to be right on the money. Again, another inch perfect pass. There's not much room to get that up and over, and you can see Morgan coming from the help side to commit the foul. And the three-point play converted. Biggest lead of the game now for Argentina, up by 11. Look at that, inch perfect. As I say, it feels like Campazzo has done everything, and it's almost like the stats are undervaluing his contribution, and yet they're pretty impressive. They can tick this one virtually down to the buzzer here. Cherry looking to go to work, 3 on the shot clock, gets it away. Cherry knocks it down. Is there a time? No, not quite. Well, Argentina can't get one away on the buzzer, but they will be very happy with the first 20 minutes here. It is Argentina 40, Canada 31 at the break. Underway here in the second half. Canada and Argentina going head to head. Argentina with the opening possession and the opening score of the second half. Carino with the lay-in. Oh, it's just out of the reach there. Young and turned over, and a quick 3, and suddenly they've scored 5 points in 30 seconds, and the lead looks even more healthy. Up 14. Deflected out of bounds. Left alone at the top of the key. Young with the offensive rebound. Scrub gets his own rebound. Thomas Scrub taking it to the rim this time, and he's able to lay it in. Pazzo dancing with the defender. Nearly knocks down the chance for a 4-point play. He will go to the line as he gets fouled by Thomas Scrub. First two barely even touch the net. Well, I was talking about the potential of a 10-2 start and what that does to the scoreboard. It's been 8-2, and it's in favor of the home team. And you can see They've opened up a 15-point lead as a result of it. What have Canada got in response here? Nice pass. Young underneath is fouled from behind by Brasino. Khalif Young will go to the free throw line. Friendly bounce off the back of the ring for the 31-year-old from Vaughan, Ontario, playing in Germany this season with Medibaro. Behind, oh, it's a reverse three-point play. Got the free throw at the first attempt, and then it bounces straight into the hands of Thomas Scrubb, who's able to put 2 on the board. Hazard kind of got stuck there. Morgan running the floor, trying to jam it in, and the foul is called. And Morgan went hard into the board there. I think he's all right. Just banged his shoulder. Taking it to the rim with the usual aggression that you see from Conor Morgan. And just slid right into the advertising board. Has he got a cut? I'm just wondering if he's potentially going to have to come out of the game because of that. He sort of caught it on the corner. He must have a cut on his finger. Maybe he did that on the rim. I'll have to sub him out if he's bleeding. You can't treat it. It's going to have to be subbed out. He wants to shoot the free throws, understandably, but if it's a cut, he has to be subbed out of the game, and the substitute comes in and takes the shot. The substitute is Prince Adoro, so he's got a chance to get his first points of the game. High arcing one is good for the Toronto native. It's a very deliberate action, but he doesn't get the bounce. Another offensive rebound on a missed free throw. This time Young in to wrap it up. Oh, Canada trying to get three-point plays in reverse here. Substitution for the ball. Be a Canada possession on the end. Pass is deflected. Oh, good work to keep that alive. There's Thomas Scrubb. That's a tough shot. Young trying to keep it going, but that's not off in time, and will be a shot clock violation against the Canadians. So 14 seconds goes pretty quick in that sort of situation. The Plata crowd trying to get behind this Argentina team to extend the lead. It's good hands to knock that away from Rowe, and he dishes off. Oh, what a blown layup. Well, you've got to say, Jackson Rowe, in the 9 or 10 minutes that he's played, has certainly had an impact on this game. Nice finish. Not easy there for Marcus D'Elia, but he's able to lay it home, and he's got 6 points on the board. Scrubb for 3, front iron. And well, Thomas Scrubb couldn't quite chase down Phil's miss. Around the goal. Wow, that was way off the mark. It's unusually wide from Garino. Here's Cherry for three. Wasn't sure. Not quite got it in the legs on that one. Canada's offense continues to struggle comparatively to how they normally are. That's great ball movement and a fine finish from D'Elia. And it's been a great start for him and his team in this second half, building on where they left off in the second quarter. $15-point deficit for him to deal with as Canada call a timeout. It's the offense they need to get flowing here, Canada. Need to find something that works. Well, Campazzo with 6 assists. And the way he's pulled the strings, it almost feels like more. But he's certainly had his stamp all over this game. Nice pass. Oh, and the monster throwdown from Jackson Rowe. I said a few moments ago, he's had a big impact when he's been on court. Oh, hit the deck hard there, Campazzo. They can't convert underneath. It's an offensive foul, though, on Rowe for the illegal screen. Oh, not quite, off the mark. Cherry at the foul line, tosses it up. Rebound pulled in by Garino. Long outlet pass. And the score for Vowlet. Argentina's lead is back to 15. Rowe in the corner, kicks it back out. Shot clock getting low. Cherry down the lane, off the mark. Another rebound pulled in by Vowlet. Ooh, that pass has not quite got enough on it, but Argentina are able to keep possession. Just lost by Brusino, but still they have it. Campazzo zips one out. Off the mark from Garino. Nice pass. Oh, even better defense, though. Young was going to the rim, and suddenly there was no space at all there. Brusino in the way. That's a lovely pass again from Campazzo for yet another assist. his 8th of the game. D'Elia into double figures. Oh, and it's just getting away from Canada here. And the home fans sense it. And the noise goes up a few more decibels. Well, the Olay's ringing out now. Foul call. That won't count. That won't count. Much as the crowd would love it to. He's dancing with them, really. It's a drive and a finish. What a finish as well. Nicolas Brusino through the contact, getting all the way to the basket. And Argentina, well, off in the distance now as far as Canada are concerned. It's going to take some comeback to protect this unbeaten run. As for the first time this evening, the lead reaches 20. And you can hear the fans are almost in celebratory mood. There's still 13 minutes to go. Still plenty of time. But Canada just haven't had enough offense. The alley-oop and laid in on the fast break to push the lead to 22. Juan Vala with the finish. Well, that one goaltended out. I was about to say that Canada had only managed 21 points in the last, well, since the end of the first quarter. They've got it to 23 now, but to put that in context, Argentina had 23 in the second quarter and 21 in this quarter. And that difference, the lack of offensive output for the Canadians has been the problem. 61 is a few too many, to be fair, but 41 is more the issue as far as Canada are concerned.
No, vos te vas. Yo saco. Sí, saca él, que se quedan ustedes dos, mira. Se ponen uno ahí y el otro acá. Sí. Si uno va para acá, el otro va para acá. Carlos, te podés mover. Juanpi y Marcos se van. Argentina. Y vamos a Argentina. ¿Sí?
Hacemos Argentina, no importa qué.
Escuchá, Carlos, de 4 es el que abre. Dale, dale. Vamos. Dale. Hey, cerremos el cuarto.
Well, you know things are going well when you're throwing alley-oops on the fast break, and even when it's not on the money, you're still getting points. Canada coming with a little zone press, really to eat time out of the clock as much as anything else. Out of the shot clock, obviously. Well, here's Gray into the action, and Bell Haynes. We haven't seen a ton of what Bell Haynes can do. He is a very explosive scorer. We haven't quite seen that yet. They could do with some of it now. Little step back, tough shot, wow. Really had to reach back for that one. Scrub. 15 now for him. Oh, defensive breakdown, lost the shooter in the corner. Rowlett can't make them pay. Bell Haynes looking to attack, lobs up the alley-oop, and there's a foul on that one. So Prince-Adora will go to the free throw line. You can see he just caught him on the arm there. It's probably not a bad foul. Adoro's playing in Finland this season. Makes the front end of two, and he makes them both. Goes up so high that when it comes in, it barely touches the net. Well, they've got it down to 15 here, Canada. And a turnover. Can they make further inroads? They scored 5 in a row out of that timeout. Scrub into the key, one-handed. Great rebound from Adoro. Kick back out, caught on the shot, and that will count. Trey Bell-Haynes with the triple, and he'll go to the line for a potential 4-point play. Well, Argentina looked home and hosed, didn't they, up 20 just a few moments ago. But suddenly, this could be an 11-point game. And it is. Well, they were 61-39 up just a couple of minutes ago. So the last 11 points have all been scored by Canada. Well, the home fans who were almost jubilantly singing a few minutes ago, maybe 1 or 2 more nerves in the stands. They could do with a score here. Well, they backed away from the ball. That's tipped away. I'm pretty sure that was the hands of Marcos Delia that knocked it out of bounds. Mendoza missing the 3, and they can get it into single figures here. Can actually win this quarter, Canada, which didn't look likely for a long period. Here's the 3, off the mark. Bell-Haynes going after it, along with Adora, and Bell-Haynes coming away with it. Bell-Haynes waves away the screen. He wants to attack Fernandez here. And he goes right by him, dumps it off, but pass is broken up. Shot clock is off here. Fernandez is kind of stuck, needs a bit of help, finds it. It's stolen away, and time expires before a shot can get up. Well, that was a very strange quarter. Argentina, their lead went past 20, but it's only 11 at the end of 3. Argentina 61, Canada 50. Well, let's take a look at the numbers. You can see Argentina's 2-point shooting going up, Canada's going down. Still neither team really finding their rhythm from behind the arc. But what you would say is that Canada have the momentum going into the 4th quarter. As we look back at the action from the 3rd period, I'm sure the first few clips will all be Argentina, because it was all their rhythm and momentum, and they were, you know, cruising with 3 minutes to go to halftime. And then Canada managed to catch a bit of momentum of their own with 11 points in a row to take it from 21 to 10. And there's still some jeopardy in this game here. That unbeaten streak, that long streak of wins for Canada. 13 games in a row. Well, it's at risk, but it's not out of sight just yet. Well, don't forget, you can keep up with all the action. Courtside 1891, just scan the QR code. Well, fourth quarter underway here. Argentina trying to end the unblemished record of Canada, leading by 11. Can they start the fourth the way they started the third? And bodies flying everywhere. The basket is good for Fernandez, but he hit the deck very hard. You can see there was already a man down, and as a result, landed on his back. Well, Argentina take on Dominican Republic in the last game day 12 on Sunday. And that is going to be absolutely massive between those two teams, fighting it out for a spot in the World Cup. This place will be rocking on Sunday night, that's for sure. But can they go in with a win, Argentina? Canada's final game is in Caracas against Venezuela, who could well book their ticket tonight. Here's Scrub for three, knocks it down. Phil Scrub. He's not had his best shooting game, that's fair to say, but he knocks one down there, and he cuts it to 10 again. It's off the mark. It's a great rebound by Gray. He's been lively since he's come on. Contra Gray. He's only played 4 or 5 minutes. He's a +7. Canada ball from the side, 9 minutes to play, trying to get this one back into single figures. Just apply a little bit of pressure. It's the moving screen. Pensadoro called for it. Not a great one in the game situation. I mean, you never like those offensive fouls anyway, but, you know, score there, an 8-point game. Crowd starting to get a bit nervous. These are the moments. Oh, right down the middle. Doesn't quite go for Bell Haynes. Can't get that close. Delfino called for the foul. Bell Haynes inbounds, gets the ball back. Gets into the key, kicks out. Rowe for three off the mark. Rowe gets it back. Bell Haynes gambled, it's a little pass underneath. Can't quite squeeze that one in. Argentina get it back, and this time it's an easy jam for Juan Fernandez. Well, he couldn't get the first one home, but when it came back to him, the defenders had left him alone. Bell Haynes. Oh, that looked for a second like it was going to be deflected into the basket. Well, the referee's going to have a look at the monitor for this one. (65-53), still 7 minutes to play in this one. I must confess, doesn't really look like a play on the ball. Looks like a grab there to me. You can see why Padre Gray's looking at the referee like he might want to give a bit more of a punishment than that. Let's see what they say. It is an unsportsmanlike. I did think that was going to get upgraded. So Gray will go to the free throw line. 2 shots to come for the man who plays for the Giants in Leverkusen last year with Fraser Valley in the CBL and Ottawa. Makes the second. It's still there for Canada. It's still doable from here. They haven't quite had the offense, but if they can find it in the last 7 minutes, we know they've got it. Travel. That's kind of been the problem. Whenever they've just got there, you thought, oh, something's going to happen here. Torino. Back to Campazzo. Now he's looking to attack. Blows past his man, dumps it off. It's going to be a charge, though. It's a good stand, that, from Gray. Put his body on the line. He knew he was going to get run over, and he had to get forward. He got there, got his feet set, took the charge. Bump first. The block is clean, but there was a bump first. The fans are not happy because they've seen the block, but the referee's right there. Watch it down low, just there, a little shove in the back. The block is clean, but the foul was committed before that. Cherry trying to get it back into single figures. Canada trying to smash and grab a victory here. Mar del Plata. They've been behind basically since the second quarter. They haven't looked like getting all the way back, but they're still in shooting distance. Big shot. It's good! What a shot as well. They needed that. Brasino for three. And every time Canada just look like they're making inroads, Argentina come back with something. Scrub has it knocked away. They've recovered well there, Canada, but smart play from Argentina not to force anything. Campazzo down the lane, tosses it up. That's going to be a blocking foul this time. And I must say, on first look, I think the referee's got that one spot on as well. I didn't think Gray was quite there that time round. Neither did the official, more importantly. Well, he's closing in on a double-double. 12 points, 9 assists. Not his best shooting game, as underscored by a missed free throw. But again, the advantage is 13. Scrub, a little step back at the elbow. Doesn't quite go for Phil Scrub. Delfino at the free throw line knocks it down. Carlos Delfino into double figures. 10 points now for him. And the lead balloons back out to 15. And is Canada's race run? Have they got one last push in them? Cherry out to Gray. Ball moves round. Scrub is the open man and he knocks down the three. Phil Scrub with the triple. His third of the night, 3 of 6 from behind the arc. They're hanging in, but they just can't make the big push that they need. These little mini runs have been quelled by Argentina. Delfino spinning past Cherry, getting all the way to the basket. What a move that is. Carlos Delfino rolling back the years. Oh, it's nearly stolen away by Delfino. Cherry able to keep it though. Cherry past him. Scrub for three. Got it. You can hear almost a groan in the crowd as Phil Scrub hits another three. Canada just won't go away. They can't get all the way back, but they won't go away. Campazzo calling for the screen. That's a bump. Will that count? Doesn't matter. It doesn't go. See, Cherry kind of gambled on the steal, and then Young trying to cover two guys, bought on the fake pass. Back iron from Patricio Garino. Another one who's playing in Spain at the moment, in Girona. Three minutes to go. You've seen it done, but Canada haven't quite had enough offense. But it just takes a couple of minutes. Thomas Scrub will go to the free throw line. Well, must makes at this time of the game. These two have to go in. Canada at 10 of 14 from the line today. And make that 10 of 15. This is his first trip. Oh, he's missed them both. Trying to thread the needle there. He's still looking for that double-double. Still one assist away. strings it. Rossino for another three. Wow, they're celebrating like they've won. There's still 2:44 to go, but they are up 15. And Canada forced into a timeout. And Argentina, you feel, have probably done enough. It's going to take something spectacular from the Canadians in the last 2:44 if they are to keep this hugely impressive winning run going. Got to make the move now. He's very right in that if they're going to win this game. It's got to be a quick move as well after that three-point shot from Nicolas Rossino. And that was the double-double that we'd been waiting for from Campazzo. His 10th assist. They've got to score every time down now, Canada. Gray in the corner for three. Got it! Andre Gray. 3 much-needed points. Cuts the gap to 12. Argentina going to try and take some air out of the ball and reply with 3 of their own. Offensive rebound pulled away. Great work again from Rowe. Well, a 3 here makes it interesting in the last 2 minutes. It's a good kickball that from D'Elia. Bill Haynes looking to go to work, but Garino was equal to that to knock it away. 2.9 on the shot clock. Oh, and it's thrown away, and surely that's that for Canada now. With 100 seconds to play, down 12, they couldn't turn it over. Pazzo letting the clock run. Then firing up the 3. An offensive rebound. Oh, nearly saved, unlucky. Bell Haynes all the way to the finger roll. Trey Bell Haynes up to 6. Gap down to 10, but time is very much against the Canadians. That foul means free throws. Garino makes no mistake from the free throw line. Belhane's running it back quick. Can't convert at the rim, and we're into the final minute, and Canada's quest to be undefeated through qualifiers is going to fall short here. They've made the qualification, which was goal number 1, but at 10-0, they were trying to get undefeated all the way through. That's not going to happen. Argentina, not quite there yet, but another step closer to qualifying for the World Cup for them. Their fate will be decided in game day 12 in this building, when the Dominican Republic will have to face these fans as Argentina try and punch their ticket. The winner of that game will be for sure in, because whoever wins that game will finish higher in the standings. Dominican Republic have won tonight against Panama, 93-67 that game scored, so they'll both be on the same record going into that of 8-3. Belhane's driving, kicking, Gray resets, rims out, but stuck back in by Belhane's. And Argentina will just run the clock a little bit. Well, the foul is committed. Points difference might matter. Obviously, they can't finish level with each other because Canada are on 10 wins and Argentina can't get to 10. They can only get to 9. Canada did win the first meeting by 12, 99-87. Argentina trying to take that right back. Well, a 3 from Scrub. They're playing right to the buzzer here. Campazzo inside, and that will be the icing on the cake for Argentina. The jam on the buzzer, another assist for their talisman, and Canada's long run has come to an end. The first defeat of the campaign for the Canadians. Argentina will go into a final day shootout. They've won here today, 83 points to 72. While the 2-point shooting really hurt Canada there, 20 misses in 36 attempts. Tough to win a game like that. Rebounding was even. Campazzo had as many assists as Canada did in the end. He had 11, and so did Canada. The Scrubs led the way with 18 and 12 for Canada. Points evenly spread with 4 of the starting 5 in double figures for Argentina. They also had 10, 9, and 9 off the bench from D'Elia, Fernandez, and Vowlet. And a great win for Argentina. They're close, but they're not quite home yet. But a good win to take into the final game here against the Dominican Republic in a couple of days' time. And the crowd have thoroughly enjoyed it. Really, that second quarter, they won 23-13. That That's where they got on top. Looked like they might blow it away in the third, but Canada had a great response from down 21. But every time they got it to single figures or even 10, they just couldn't quite sustain the momentum, and Argentina would come up with a stop or hit a big bucket and make sure that they kept themselves far enough away to guarantee themselves the victory. Celebratory mood all around the arena as Argentina get the win they wanted. Not easy, but they played well from tip to buzzer and thoroughly deserved this victory by 83 points to 72. Led by a big double-double from Facundo Campazzo, 13 points and 11 assists. Let's have a look back at the action from the second half, and early on it was all Argentina. Absolutely romping away in the third quarter. Led at one stage by 60 points to 39, and you thought it was a question of how big the margin was going to be, but Canada dug in, found a little bit of momentum themselves, managed to score 11 points in a row in about a 2.5 minute spell that just asked the question of the home team. But in the fourth quarter, Argentina just had enough. Always came up with a play, whether it was a transition, alley-oop like that one, or an important three, or even at the defensive end, they would get a stop or a turnover, a defensive rebound. It was one of them where you thought a couple of times, 3 or 4 times maybe, if Canada get the next score, it might be interesting. This might be an interesting finish, but they never quite did. And 9 of 10 was as close as they ever got. And an incredible run by them through qualifying. 10 wins in a row, 13 games in a row in all competitions, this win streak. And there weren't so many of them by big margins as well. But I guess with the pressure off them here on the road, they just couldn't quite find the rhythm. The shots didn't really drop for them today. Shooting 44% from 2, 34% from 3, 62% from the line, 40% field goal shooting overall. Tough to win on the road in that sort of situation, particularly with 18 turnovers as well that they had. But their work had been done really in the previous 10 games, so no shame in getting beat here, even though they would have loved to have gone all the way through the campaign undefeated. They've already put the rest of the world on notice for what they might be able to do when the World Cup rolls around later this year. Argentina, runners up last time around, looking to punch their ticket and make sure they get another good go at it. You can see how it stands. 8-3, 8-3. Dominican Republic and Argentina will fight it out head to head to try and secure that berth as well. Canada with their first defeat of the campaign, but all eyes will be on this building on Sunday. It's Dominican Republic and Argentina go head to head, knowing the winner will qualify. Well, you can see there's still just the two, I think, America's teams through. Canada being joined by America this evening. Venezuela must have been very close to having qualified, but their flag is not up yet, so there's still an opportunity for them to seal that. And of course, they play Canada at the same time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.